Good evening. If you did hear me start talking at the beginning, I didn't realise that I wasn't mute, and I was telling Roy that I managed to solve the problem with my glasses keeping falling down. Look, you see, they're still in one place. I took a hairdryer to the bridge of the nose and was able to just bend it in slightly. So there was me shouting away about, the way they kept falling down. So I had to just clarify that it was my glasses, nothing else kept falling down. It's going to be one of those nights, I can tell already. Oldies night tonight, so welcome all aboard. It is Saturday evening. We should have been in loads of places today during the day and also this evening, and we're not. We're stuck in the house, but we'll do the best we can to keep spirits up, keep the banter going, keep the slagging going. It's what I love most about all of this. Right, first of all, where should we have been this evening? We should have been in Dervig. This day was always... Right, you want to check your spelling on the titles. You've got Dervig spelled slightly risque. You maybe can't change it when we're live. This is what I have to say. It should be Dervig. I tell you, it's one of those nights. Right, less of the slabber from me. We should have been in Dervig this evening. I always would have had a fantastic day today because I would have been up in East Belfast during the day. Then I would have been in Dervig this evening, and it usually was great weather, and it's not been too bad today. But this is Dervig Young Defenders at the Pride of the Bands Parade in 2018. Great there from Dervig. A really good, strong playing wee band. That probably doesn't get the recognition they deserve. Of course, today we should also have had the Royal Landing Parade in Carrickfergus, which for many people is the highlight of the day. I've heard a lot of people from around this area going up to see it and really enjoying it. It's not one I've ever been to, but maybe next year. So the other parade that I would have been always sure to attend today would have been up in East Belfast. Joint event. It would have been the Robert Squeak Seymour Memorial Parade, but also a lot of the bands went to support it because it was also the UVF Regimentals band. So this is the UVF Regimental band at their parade last year. heard there, and lovely piccolo playing by Ainsley Gordon, who of course is the brother of our good friend Denise and our wonderful Amy, who we always see watching. So hopefully you were watching tonight and could hear your pride and joy Ainsley's piccolo playing. A few hellos. I want to give a big shout out to Alex in Lark Hall, Roy in Widnes, Brian has said that at least there was one silver band. Stay tuned, Brian. Stay tuned. Leroy in Falkirk, Ian in Londonderry, Ronnie and Anne in Portrush. As always, welcome everyone. Reggie Moore in Newton Aycliffe, you're becoming a regular, Reggie. Also, George, Frame and Willie McCluskey, good friends of mine over there in England. It's about time you two boys were moved home. Someone was asking when the 12th stream is going to be. Right, so we have a whole list of events coming up for the month of July. I actually wrote them down last night, forgot to mention them. So 1st of July, we're going to do a Somme program. So we're going to be just featuring bands who have went over to the Somme, playing at Meningate, playing at Ulster Tower, playing at Thiepval, all those kind of things. 4th of July, we are going to do a Scottish 12th parade. 11th of July, it's going to be a sing-along event. So bring your best voices and whatever liquid lubricant you need for those voices. 13th is going to be our 12th day parade. I'm closing submissions for that there tomorrow evening, just to give us time to get them all compiled together and also to know how long the show is going to be, because at the minute we're totally determined it by your requests. So if your favourite band is not on the 12th day, the only person to blame is you, because you haven't sent us a clip. Then on the Tuesday, the 14th of July, we'll be doing sort of like a look back at old Scarva parades. And then I was contacted by people from Ballymoney Cancer Research to ask if on the 18th of August, if we're still in this situation, that I look back at some of the old Ballymoney Cancer parades and do something for them that night as well to help with their fundraisers. So loads and loads and loads of plans ahead. I'm sort of hoping that maybe by that stage we could have a parade back, but it's not looking likely, is it? So let's keep our spirits up. This evening, it's not often you get a pipe band having a parade, but this evening there should have been one, and it is Cavan Leck Pipe Band. Here is a fantastic clip of them playing at a Kids with Cancer charity event in beginning of this year, 2020. It's not often to see that date on the list. Is that my will you buy me a will you buy me a do you remember, like, it used to be the same as I'll tell me ma, but it's ma will you buy me a, will you buy me a? Oh no, never worry, I'll not even bother trying to sing any longer. Scott, good to see you in with us. Scott says he's got a full 30-minute video of Ballymena Protestant boys. Dear. saying nothing. And Albert, we need to talk, right? I don't know how many towns there are in Northern Ireland, but Newtownards is only one of them. And I play Newtownards bands. I cannot play them every night. I'm sorry. I need to have some other bands. But there will be bands from Newtownards, I am sure, involved in some of the clips that we have on this evening. But seriously, you need to give me a break up in Newtownards, for God's sake. Right, where are we going to go next? Also this evening, we should have been up in Londonderry for East Bank Protestant Boys. This is a fantastic clip of them at the Apprentice Boys Campsie Club Parade last year, 2019. East Bank going wonderfully there up in Londonderry. Albert, I may need more alcohol to cope with you this evening. Oh my goodness. One Scottish parade would have been happening today as well. And can I just say, when it comes to the 11th night sing-along, I will be making sure that Roy's microphone is well switched off, because I've just heard him singing along to East Bank there. I don't know that they were the politically correct lyrics. I think they would definitely get him in trouble in today's current climate. But they were also a wee bit chinless, Roy. Just stick. Oh, Roy entered. I forgot to tell you. He told me this last night. Roy entered a competition, an online talent competition. And he did magic tricks. And he won. Well done, Roy. So we're going to get Roy to do one of his wee tricks on you later on, one of his wee riddly magic-y tricks. Will you come on camera, Roy? Can they hear you saying that? Or oh, he says maybe. He says maybe. But well done, Roy. Look at the talent we have. Right. So over to Scotland. Camlachie Loyal Star, or Camlachie. How did you used to pronounce it, Roy? Roy used to call them Camulchies. This is Camlachie Loyal Star playing at the Ballysullen Volunteers Memorial Parade. It should have been their 70th anniversary parade today. So, well, what did my sister just write? As long as Roy makes sure that mine is turned off as well. My singing is a joy, absolute joy. Go play Camlachie. Brilliant there. Really, really well played. Not a band that I've seen too much, but the few clips I've seen of them while doing this here, they've really impressed me. Giving a big shout out to Aaron, who's joined us tonight again from Canada. Hiya, Aaron. Glad to have you back again. Hopefully you enjoyed last night, and hopefully you enjoyed tonight. And hopefully we'll see you many, many more weeks. It gets to the stage to where you recognize the names that are all come up. I meet all these people out in the streets whenever we're back watching parades, and I'll not know any of you. Also want to give a shout out to Ron and Newton Ards. That is from Carter. Lovely to have people from Newton Ards who don't complain, Albert. Also, big hello to John from Greenock, and also John from Loyalist Kent. Tell your friends how wonderful the musical talent are from Scotland, and we do have bands from England and also from Northern Ireland. Get them all listening and get them all as big fans as we are. They are all fantastic. Jez says he stayed off last night not to embarrass Penny further. Because she was on last night. She didn't even know herself, Jez. She didn't even see herself. But in case you do want to see it, you can see all the shows on repeat on Facebook. And YouTube, sorry. You can also watch the show on YouTube as we're live. Just look for YouTube video channel, Virtual Band Parades. Yeah, that's the one. Now, one band that it shouldn't have been their parade tonight because they had cancelled it before COVID actually took effect. But it normally would have been their parade this weekend. And that is Lambeig, Orange and Blue. And this is them playing Blanket on the Ground at East Belfast Puzzle Boys Parade in 2017. Jeff says some crack of that bass drum. There is indeed. I'm just trying to. I'm only watching it on my phone, and I'm just trying to see is that our Caesar playing it. If it isn't, it's definitely him. Will have tuned it up anyway, so that'll explain it. David Morrison, welcome. He says he missed the bands as he now lives in Wales, and he looks forward to this every week. Well, welcome, David. Glad to have you along. Adrian says that he's sure that Kamlaki walked in cold rain the other year. They could have done. They could have done. Now you mention it. Me remembering, however, is a completely different story. Hi to Billy and Irene, who are watching in Airdrie. Scott is back with his usual gems of wisdom. Scott says that Kamlaki are probably the most Northern Irish sounding band from Scotland. Thanks for sharing that one, Scott. Thanks. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Valerie?
Yes?
My mic is on, by the way. Just in case anybody doesn't know or isn't aware, I'm going to take over the show now just for 2 seconds. Right. And I'll tell you what, I'll just let this little video play and you can see what I'm
are you
talking
up
about.
to?
Just watch and see.
We interrupt this program for a special news bulletin.
Happy birthday to Valerie on the 17th of June.
You're an absolute bugger. Oh my god! Oh my god! You are. How did you get that one? I only saw that the other day. I didn't even. Has my mum even put that online? She literally only sent me that. How did she put that online? I haven't even seen it yet. How did you get your hands on that? Oh my god! You are a horrible, horrible person. You're a bugger. That. You just wait. You wait. I'm all flustered now. Me all discombobulated. Can I also wish Peter Miller in Port Glasgow a happy 75th birthday? My head's away, and that is from Margaret Gilmore. Oh, I might have sweat. You're a bugger, Roy. You really are a bugger. Right. Brian, where is all my brass band friends? Brian, I have to keep you guys all happy, and I know that probably in the rest of these clips tonight, there's not going to be any brass bands. So this one is especially for all you guys to let you know that I'm thinking of you all. I can't believe you've done that to me. Roy, I have just sent you that over there, that link. I think that's the one. Just double check it while I'm done here. Thank you all very much. And can I just point out, it is not my 50th birthday, as some of you are saying. Definitely not. But thank you all for it. 60th, Billy! For goodness sake. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. I see you had some help, Miss Lisa. Obviously. Oh, right. Okay. So my family. Great. I was actually a Father's Day present, believe it or not. I was born Father's Day, so I was a Father's Day present. What better present can you get than me? Like, I mean, let's face it.
I would like to say thank you to the people involved who sent the pictures. So thank you very much. I'm not going to say who it was, but
oh, I have a fair idea who it was, and they will be killed tomorrow when I get my hands on them. So, yes. What's it? Look, I don't know where I'm coming or going, so I don't. Someone had put on a comment, someone had put on a comment. My head's away. Someone put on a comment about wishing the Queen a happy birthday because they were sure that she never missed this on a Friday and Saturday night. She doesn't, me and Lizzie like that. Besties. I even have a selfie with her. Swear to God, do. Absolutely do. It may have been taken in the Royal Albert Hall, and she may have been frowning over my shoulder to the extent where I thought that I was going to get chucked out. But I do have a selfie with her. So, where are we going to now? Now we are back to the old days. This is why I like them, because I'm pretty oldie. But I'm not 50 yet. So, last night, we played the first 3 clips of Dairy Day 1991. So tonight, we're going to play the remaining 3 clips spaced throughout the show. This first clip is part number 4. So I am watching really, really carefully for Balrushian and also for Denoy, because I think I might be in it if it's here. So let's have the 4th clip from Dairy Days. Let's see who all bands we can recognise tonight. still watching it on the other screens, you see, because I've got a wee delay. So Roy just sort of goes back, catches me unawares. Those are brilliant, aren't they? I just love watching those old videos and looking at all the changes. Did you see the number of guys with the bowler hats and the ticky bows? You don't see that in the Derry Day Parade now, and you definitely don't see. Or if you do, I've never noticed them, still guys with the bangles in front. Actually, that's something you probably don't see very much on the 12th, neither. Not round our way anyway, definitely not. It's amazing the way fashions change in band uniforms and instruments and the drums and the tunes, everything. Absolutely everything changes. Now, our next clip is a fantastic clip. I am going to, so that was Derry in 1991, or Londonderry in 1991. And I just read there Gavin Hazlitt's comment to say, watch for the Mitcherburn Parent Club with their flags lowered. Would they not have been at the front, or do they come at the back? I'm not too sure. They are led by the Hamilton Flute Band. Guy Lofty Lynch was murdered the day before the parade in 1991. Oh, wow. And he was a member of East Bank Protestant Boys Band and is remembered on their banneret. Yeah, that's right, like, because I have seen her taking photographs of that banneret. It's a beautiful banneret. Now, the next parade is a big long one, so be sitting comfortably, okay? It's about a half-hour video, but it just goes past in a shot because it's just so good. It is, I think actually I've done a couple of small clips out of this one in some of our previous oldie videos, but it was so good that I thought we had to play the whole lot for you. Now, I'm just looking. One night I actually wrote down all of the bands in this, and now I can't find my wee note. Anyway, there's some fantastic bands in this. This is from the late 80s. I think we worked it out. It was about 89, 88 from memory. And it's a fantastic selection of bands at the Pride of the Mains Parade in Ballymena. So you'll see them from all arts and parts. And I hope you enjoy this one. Unfortunately, Brian, no brass bands, but I have got you a wee brass band clip in there earlier on. So enjoy this one. Wasn't that brilliant? I think he must have ran out of battery or something, because that's all the length of the clip. And you can see him hooking in the bag and all that there at the end. That was half an hour just gone like that there. I was completely glued to the screen. Some brilliant sights in that there. Scott was looking at all the cars at the side of the road. I mean, even look at the shape of the cars. They've changed completely. Never mind all of the bands. Oh my goodness. You've my selfie, the Queen. Look, if you zoom in on the Queen, she is actually really, really pissed off. Her and Charles are literally just glaring down at me. We were waiting. Mason is affronted. We were waiting. He was waiting for us to be escorted out by masked guards or something. Yes, I did. I noticed. I just sitting there now. Right. Where are we going now? We're going back to Londonderry. This is part 5 of 6. Ballershane should be in this one, I'm hoping, because they usually were in the period after Dunloy. So Dunloy was in the last one. So here's hoping. They are teasing me. They are keeping Balrasheen for the last clip. Because I know they're coming shortly, because they're always after Hagels, because we always used to pass them on the bridge. And they're really, really hard to pass on the bridge. Right, where are we going to go now? Yes, we treat for you. One of the bands that everyone talks about are Sharpshooters. So I found, there's a wee clip of them in Ballymena Town Hall a way back in 1991. So I picked out a wee tune from that there for you to enjoy. Get that selfie off there, you idiot. Yes. Play Sharpshooters. He's on strike now. Brilliant there from Sharpshooters. William Gibson there in the front row with the shocking ginger hair. We Hosey there on the front row, all doing well. Eddie, I think China, Eddie is at you. He says it's the best thing to come out of East Belfast. And Brian, am I going to have to put you on the block list along with Albert Harkness, the forgotten county indeed. Right. Final set of tunes tonight. And honest to God, if Balrasheen aren't on this clip from Derry Day in 91, I am going, it's the last one, and I am going on strike. He's going to blood and thunder all you like next week. So remember voice cheering if you can't hear him. So remember to join us again next Friday night, 8 o'clock. And of course, next Saturday night at 8 o'clock. Next week's we don't have anything special on next week. Sure we aren't. We're just back to maybe have a weekend of my picks again. Because I enjoy those. I like those more than the Blood and Thunder nights. Maybe have a few brass in there for Brian and for Alan and all those guys.
I'll make you a deal, Valerie. If you have one of your nights, I have one of my nights.
No, because your night will be filled with Blood and Thunder. At least I'll vary it.
No, I might have the odd bit of melody in there, but 90% Blood and Thunder. Well, you're all proud of the main.
Oh, for goodness sake, definitely not. Definitely not. Right. Last clip of the night. Thank you all for joining us as usual. Believe it or not, this is our 13th week of doing this. Whoever thought we would be so long? Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you to all the videographers, as always, for their clips. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do this. At the end of the show, there's a whole list of all of the videographers whose clips we've used throughout all the 13 weeks. So make sure you go onto their YouTube channel, subscribe, give them your support, watch the videos, all that kind of stuff. Thanks to Roy and Lisa in the background as always. So this is it for me tonight. I'm Albert and Brian have driven me to the drink, so I'm going to have a few more wee orange ones, and see you all next week. Flips to the myth, boys. We're coming to the cocoon. And if Belle Rasheen aren't in this here, I'm not coming next week. Definitely not. Bye.
William's glorious sun in 1688 was overcast with treason's cloud and popery's too late. That up arose her Protestants, the peasant and the peer, and vowed the chain of perjure James that they would not dainty wear. They sought them out a prudent chief to guide their heart and seal, to lead them on that victory might bless their flashing steel. And who so fit to guide that host in all its bright array as William, Prince of Orange, ere he landed at Torbay. Then up arose the mighty chief and left his native shore, and rode upon the stormy waves our freedom to restore. Upon his flag was blazoned forth, high fluttering o'er the main, that our religion and our laws he ever would maintain. 'Twas then in gallant style he stood upon the vessel's prow, with victory on his flashing sword and wisdom on his brow. And tens of thousands greeted him upon his natal day, when he, our glorious Orange chief, first landed at Torbay. Come, brethren of the Orange bond, a bond ne'er to be riven. Whene'er we give great William's name, a bumper must be given. For if you'd fire a feu de joie to him who victory won, come prime and load and see you get charge into your gun. The eloquence of bumpers full there's nothing can surpass. There's naught expresses kindred soul like friendship's social glass. And thus we give our song and toast with 3 times 3 huzzah, the memory of King William and his landing at Torbay. The memory of King William and his landing at Torbay.